Hello everyone, I'm Ravikiran, and today I'm going to talk about how to use REST APIs in dSeries Workload Automation. As part of this video, you will be getting the introduction to REST API. You'll see the installation procedure, you'll see the demo, and some useful information. So the dSeries REST APIs comes bundled with the web client. So once you install the web client, the REST API component will also get installed, and you can use this any REST client to talk to the REST APIs and invoke the functionalities that are exposed as part of the REST APIs. So installation, as you know, the web client installation. Currently, I'm using the Windows web client installation. So this is the 12.4 installation. So you can provide the server details over here. And you can provide the location where the web client will get installed. These are the HTTPS ports, and I'm using the self-sign certificate. This is the service that gets created. And this is the pre-installation summary that you can talk about. So let me click on the install button. Okay, so let us see the how to use the REST APIs. So for that, you can use the Swagger documentation that is there in the web client documentation. So you can, so in under the web client documentation, you can see the REST API. So currently we support the basic authentication, and these are the list of APIs that we support. So it will give you at high level what is the schema of this API, what are the input and the output response for it. So let me use a example Postman client here to talk to the REST API. So as you can see, I want to use a get jobs API that will return the list of active generations, computed generations on the particular server. So as you can see, it returns the output in the JSON format. And similarly, you can use the post and other things using the postman or curl command or any other HTTP REST client. And also, if you are using the HTTP v2 job types that we have introduced. So this HTTP v2 jobs can also be used to invoke any REST API. So for this demo, I'm going to use the HTTP v2 job type. So basically, there is a login API that you can use to connect to the particular server from the REST API. This is the invocation type, this is the URL, and this is the payload content. And also, if you have to provide any headers, you can use. And also, once the login happens, the API token that gets generated can be captured and can be used in the subsequent jobs. So for that, you can use the response variables concept that is there in the HTTP v2 and SOAP v2 job type. So as part of this, we are looking at the HTTP v2. So this is going to capture a header value, and it is going to place it in the variable called auth value. And this auth value can be used in subsequent jobs. Next, we'll try to do a subscribe REST API call, which will be using the auth value from the previous job, and it will be replaced. Then we will do the get jobs and get application definitions, and ultimately we'll log off from the REST API. So let me run this application, and you're going to find, yeah, as you can see, the login API and other jobs have successfully completed. So as you can see, the login completed, and it has generated a auth token, and this auth token will be used in the subsequent jobs automatically. So all the REST API calls can be done through this, and this is how easily you can use the HTTP v2 job types to connect to the dSeries REST APIs or any other REST APIs and use it. So some of the useful information are like you'll have to install the application services plugin to the agent to use the HTTP v2 job type. And if you are using a self-signed certificate, you should use this parameter. And as I showed previously, this is the Swagger documentation for the REST API. And there are very good examples that are provided in the documentation about how you can use the REST APIs. So this is the REST API examples. And so this gives a very good idea on how should be a request, and what will be the response for each request. So I hope this information is helpful. Thank you for your time today.